Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, June 18, 2023. Today ascentes transits help you find ways to improve your feelings of comfort, security, and abundance. An income boost is possible, or there is a better understanding of your work or financial needs. It ascentes a fine time to see emotions and feelings from an intellectual perspective. This can also be a good day for bringing intuition and aesthetic sense to practical matters. You might come up with interesting ideas about how you can improve your financial state. You are more inclined to pay attention to unusual signs or symbols, and these can factor into decisions now. There is a playful quality to conversations, along with politeness or kindness, which can lift your mood. The moon spends the day in the sign just behind yours, however, suggesting you would do well to make time for an emotional retreat of sorts. Finally, a gorgeous period filled with beautiful cosmic goodies is back on the horizon today and tomorrow. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, will link in a gorgeous sextile with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and harmony. They will dance in true synergy, allowing them to blend their gifts quite readily. You could feel on top of the world. This is a magnificent time to have a heart-to-heart or tell someone how you truly feel. You could also receive a compliment, letter, invitation, gift, or something that makes you feel very appreciated. Express your gratitude. Find a way to calm your mind. Your inner monologue might be running rampant, and the moon in Gemini conjuncts Mercury in Gemini. After all, there is so much to consider with your work life, especially if you are under more stress than usual. The conjunction may amplify a more anxious train of thought if you are not careful, so lean into the lunar square with Saturn in Pisces. The square can help you curb your train of thought, which will help you shift gears to a more positive outlook. While both Venus and Mars have been on a roller coaster ride since returning to your income sector, with Pluto gone from your financial sector, the path forward is a lot clearer and with fewer obstacles. Chances are you are not yet seeing an increase in income potential, but that could change when the moon joins them next week, something that can always sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger. Satisfying your natural urges is just what the doctor ordered this week. That's right, you are in charge of this. Try to focus on what you really want and then on giving it to yourself. Whether it's a walk by the beach to think over personal matters or a frank chat with your boss, there are certain things that only you can provide. You sometimes sink into the habit of thinking that what you want most deeply is something or some emotion only others can give you. Wake up from this coma and begin nurturing yourself. You're not likely going to want to spend too much time around others on this day. It's a time that is filled with the essence of a vibration, and you are far more likely to be interested in spending time with your own thoughts. Even if this is a workday for you, you can always make plans to indulge in your favorite solo activities this evening. Be sure to consider the feelings of others if you do have to interact. It was just before leaving your friendship sector yesterday that the moon spent its final hours at a friendly aspect to Pluto, in his early days back in your relationship sector in the dwarf planet Ceres, now in her final days in your communication sector. A day on Pluto and Ceres have come together, beginning a friendly aspect that will continue to tighten until they part ways next week. With Pluto back in your relationship sector for the rest of the year and Mars returning to your communication sector next month, what this can do now to get the communication lines open will have long-term implications. A day after the moon, in its final hours in your friendship sector, formed a friendly aspect to Pluto on the relationship and the dwarf planet Ceres on the communication front. They have come together. This is the start of an alliance that will not only continue until Ceres leaves your communication sector next week but will strengthen, giving Pluto's early days back in your relationship sector a voice. Our eyes in the sky. The moon's position in Cancer today may stir up a sense of unease within us, primarily due to the numerous tasks on our to-do list. Rather than succumbing to stress by fixating on the ever-expanding list, it's advisable to tackle a few chores to make the overall workload appear less daunting. In the evening, consider indulging in a healing bath to alleviate any accumulated tension from the day. Today presents you with a challenging dilemma. You find yourself caught between two options for your current project: an aggressive and risky approach or a more reserved and conservative tactic. It is crucial to thoroughly explore both avenues before making a decision. Regardless, you possess a strong inclination to take action and make things happen. Your ability to concentrate unwaveringly on what truly matters fuels your desire to add even more enjoyable activities to your agenda. Don't be surprised if your expertise and charm inspire others to seek your guidance and inspiration. When it comes to financial matters, you'll handle them with your customary finesse today and should contemplate various investment opportunities. A sound idea has the potential to pave the way for a prosperous future. Even if you're simply seeking bargains, you'll possess the discernment to differentiate between favorable and unfavorable offers. Seize these opportunities before others do. While you naturally attract others, be mindful not to inadvertently upset them along the way. It's essential not to encourage people solely because you have the ability to do so. Remember, seduction doesn't automatically guarantee the presence of love. If you're searching for a genuine romantic connection, refrain from attempting to romance everyone you encounter. Instead, channel your surplus energy and blow off steam by engaging in sports activities. Lady Luck smiles upon you in matters of finance, granting you the freedom to proceed with an investment. Venture out into the world, mingle with diverse individuals, and at the opportune moment, you'll recognize when the right opportunity arises for you. However, exercise caution and avoid pushing your luck beyond its limits.